My parents didn't tell me I was even undocumented. I never considered myself undocumented until I was in high school in 10th grade. Of what people like to use illegal, then you start seeing yourself differently. You start considering yourself like, am I a criminal for being here? And then I feel like getting out of that mentality is really hard and overwhelming, because society keeps pointing the finger at you that you're doing something wrong by just pretty much like being. It's like anything negative in society, like they try to push you that you're a bad person, but in reality, how are you a bad person? Just for wanting a better future, just for wanting to be safe. Sometimes you don't feel like talking about it as much, just because it takes a toll on you like mentally, and you know, you don't want to make it a factor all the time, just because, you know, you want to continue just being like a normal person, you know, like right now I have finals, so like it's not as easy for me to get into it just because I have priorities. But I feel like Trump winning meant an official like form of rejection of us, and that's hard to grasp. You know, we were labeled pretty much unwanted, and like, how do you overcome that? You know, because now I feel like when you're walking in the street, you're actually wondering like, who voted for who, you know? Like, you know, I'm not afraid of what's gonna happen in January. Like, it's gonna be frustrating because our whole lives, you don't know what's gonna happen the next year. You, like, as an undocumented folk, you never know what's gonna happen next. Like, I applied to college just to apply, just to see if I could make it, and it eventually became the challenge of finding the funding, and it eventually became the challenge of, like, every year is a different thing. Like, I didn't know I was gonna finish, and I'm gonna be done in a few months, and that's so surreal to me. And that's how life has been since I arrived.